Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mount and Blade Warband. I think this is part 18. It's like 6 AM at the moment. I didn't sleep at all last night, so I figured while I'm still not yawning my head off and falling asleep at the screen, I would record another part. Yeah, we lost our horse and all of our troops last video, so I'm going to quickly do a little run round of all the Nord territory here, recruit some more people. That sounded like I was breathing in my mic, so I'll just move that away from my mouth a bit there. And I will visit Tear there, or whatever its name is. And hopefully we can find some heroes of some kind or another, because I do need some more generals now. I do seem to remember there being a defector from another country who joined my own. And for those of you who are interested, I did download Fallout New Vegas for the PC from Steam. I already have it for my Xbox, but I don't have any kind of capture software or capture cards or whatever it is I'd need. I'm not 100% sure, so I can't actually make videos of Xbox gameplay yet. But I'm not just going to be doing a standard walkthrough of Fallout, because there is a load of them as it is. I was hoping to do a walkthrough of the real-time settlers mod, which lets you start your own settlement on Fallout. But right now it's just like banging my head up against a wall because I really cannot get that mod to work. Well, he'll do, Alan. If you want to read these, I'll leave them up for a second so you can pause it. For those of you who remember, I have actually turned down Alan before, but right now I just need an extra hero that I can promote to a general. He does need can't talk today. He does need better equipment still, because right now all he has is a sword. Right now I really just want some extra people that I can quickly train up and use to defend my castle, because right now it only has around 50 men, and while they might be able to hold off one or two of the smaller lords, if a war party gets together they could easily take that castle and crush my kingdom before it even begins. That's not good. I was counting on the Nords to kind of be my shield against the Vegas there. Looks like I'm getting attacked by bandits here. My voice was a little bit quiet in the last video, so I'm trying to speak up a bit more, because obviously I don't hear the sound of these videos until I put them up on YouTube. I would like some bandits or something to fight so that I can at least get these men upgraded a little bit before I put them into my castle. Although, to be entirely honest, I am expecting to lose that any time now, seeing as the Vegas aren't at war with anybody anymore. If any of my subscribers are any good with things like mods, I would appreciate some help, just trying to figure out what the hell I'm actually doing, because I'm still quite new to PC gaming as a whole. Nord archers. We should be able to kill these. 18 on 18. A lot of my troops are still... wait, all of my troops, apart from my hero, are still really crappy though. And to be entirely honest, I'm not expecting much from Alan either, because I've only just got him. I'm not even sure what level he is. Nord archers are actually the best in melee combat of all the archers. they can hold their own against rookie troops like mine quite easily. So I'm just trying to get them spaced out a little bit and distracted with me, so that my troops can at least close ground and get into melee fighting. Because obviously at ranged fighting, my men don't stand any kind of chance against archers. I think a few of them would have things like throwing spears and throwing axes, but I doubt they would have them at recruit level. As you can see, it took all that time for them to kill one, and Alan got the kill. I'm taking quite a bit of damage here, but my strategy is working. They are getting distracted by me and being hit in the back. Now that all the arrows have stopped flying, I might actually be able to get some kills in myself, try and even the odds out a little bit. So obviously I have crappy troops and most of them are unconscious already. And there's Alan, still fighting away, quite surprised at that. At the very least I might get some better equipment for Alan over a, not sure what it was he was wearing, it looked like just cloth, not actual armor. I think all of my troops actually died there. I don't remember seeing any just go unconscious apart from Alan. I might be wrong on that though. The trick with archers is to try and not ride straight at them. It makes it much harder for them to shoot you when you're riding kind of diagonally at them instead of just straight at them. Just try and wait for them to fire off an arrow and then turn into them a little bit. Well, I had a couple of men survive that, and I did get some stuff for Alan. Nothing too fancy, but it's better than just the clothes he was wearing. And I've leveled up at some point. Get some more charisma. Everybody knows how much I like my charisma. Sorry if you can hear those noises in the background, that's my pet hamster. Oh god, I don't need more fights with deserters right now. Even if they are just crappy Swadian militia troops. I have two men, me and that guy. Hopefully Swadian militia don't have ranged weaponry. I do seem to remember Swadian militia only being one thing above recruits. Yeah, they look pretty crappy, although by the looks of it a couple of them actually have crossbows. That is very not good. And in true jester fashion, my first swing of the fight is a fail. And my only man who was actually ready to fight is already dead. Got his ass kicked. Trying to take out these ranged units first, because melee units aren't really a problem. Crossbows, obviously with a reload time between each shot, are actually, I think, easier to deal with than normal bowmen. But if they hit you, they do a lot more damage. I think that guy's retreating. No, he's standing and fighting. And right now I'm going to introduce a little part of the videos I'm going to call the Jester's Thought of the Day. And my thought for the day is, what colour does a Smurf turn when you choke it? I'd like you to think about that. You know, write down your answers. Record this for posterity's sake. It's a monumental occasion. There we go. We won that fight as well. Looks like my frames have sorted themselves out because the last video they were quite bad. I'm not sure if that's just with it being a smaller fight or if the clearing my PC up helped. Maybe it's a bit of both. There's 32 bandits there. That's certainly not a fight I want. So I'm going to run this way and hope that they don't catch me. Head to Nomar. Four bandits I could deal with, but I don't want to risk them bringing the other 32 into the fight.
My men would like a word with you about your personal belongings.
We won that fairly easily, but that's to be expected against a measly 4 bandits. And I didn't think there, I really should have recruited those extra guys. It's not really the time to be picky right now. Go check Durham there and hopefully find one of my old heroes. I'm really looking for Ferentus above the others because he was my best guy on his stats and his kills and his equipment. I was planning on turning him into the lord of the town over there. Because while I was watching my last video, I realised that I completely missed the dialogue option to turn him into a lord for me. 5 points to anyone who spotted that and was sat thinking, what a dick. I don't mind recruiting Artemis here. Because he is an engineer. I didn't have him before because he doesn't get on with Jeremus, the doctor. But I don't hold out much hope of finding all my people. What I'm going to do is go downstairs. I've seen a traveller, and if I remember rightly, oh no, it was a wandering bard. If you find travellers in the taverns, they can actually tell you where your old companions are. And obviously that would be quite useful to me right now. not going to bother upgrading the people I have any more than they are. Really don't want to... Oh, well, that's really not good. The Nords have now declared war on me. Somehow I don't think the Kingdom of Voodoo is going to last very long. I was going to turn this into a kind of hardcore let's play where once the kingdom fell, the game would be over, but I think right now it would make the let's play a little bit too short because I'm still enjoying this game, even though I'm failing drastically at it. Now where was my castle? All the way over there, right in between the Nords and the Vegas. I think what I'm going to do is go over there and drop these men off right now, even though they are quite crappy men. I can't really afford to be choosy right now. I need someone guarding my things. I'm going to try and stop off at these enemy towns and see if I can recruit people from there. Hopefully they won't find that too cheeky and just try and kill me on the spot. I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't really want to be swarmed by villagers right now. And it doesn't look like I can recruit from enemy villages. The reason I want to get to my castle is so I can try and make peace with one of these other lords. I think what I'm going to do is send Alan away to increase my right to rule. Once again, leaving these up so you can pause them and read them. Need to try and get past that castle without a lord popping out and violating my anal cavity. Oh, bejeebus. There's a Vega lord right there, and he's got a lot of bloody troops, and there's an entire Vega war party. I need to go hide in my castle. Hopefully they'll just... Oh, Jesus, there's another one in front of me. If these guys siege my castle, it is all over for the Kingdom of Voodoo. As elite as my troops are, I don't think even defending a castle could hold off over 200. But it looks like it's just this guy now, so what I might do is quickly manage my garrison and bring out all my elite troops and rape his anal cavity. Ah, now you're running. And apparently I've lost to this guy before. He must have been one of the groups of enemies, or maybe someone who attacked me when I was in that village, I'm not sure. But either way, this time should be a victory for me. I do outnumber him, and I do have my old elite troops with me. Even though there's not very many of them left, of the best ones anyway. A lot of my Mamluks died in the siege. Probably because they're meant to be on horseback and I had them sieging on foot. I am dropping a couple of frames here, but nothing too major. The reason I brought all my extra troops out instead of just hiding in my fort was A, I might be able to capture this guy and use him as a kind of bargaining tool. I'm not sure how negotiations work. And B, it might get some experience for my crappier troops while killing off a few, obviously. So that I can put better troops in the fort, because like I said in a few videos ago, I would rather have 100 good troops than 1,000 shitty ones. I've had a few guys knocked unconscious and a few killed, but overall I think we're winning. Yeah, they've had their wave of reinforcements, which looks like all recruits and tribesmen or whatever it is the first level of these guys are called. I think that's the lord of this little convoy thing here. And I think the way you capture an enemy lord is to knock him out yourself, or have one of your heroes do it. I have hit him a few times, but he just doesn't want to go down. That was a Vega guard, not the lord anyway. And this horse is so goddamn slow compared to my old one. And dead compared to my old one. I think that just about wraps this battle up. I see one or two enemies left alive, but not many. My cavalry should be able to chase them all down. A couple of my Kurgid horse archers there. That battle, and I lost 12 men and captured this guy, who I am going to put into my fort if it'll let me, because you can sometimes escape from being captured. There's another guy there, but I don't particularly want to be messing around with him right now. I just want to get these men inside the fort again. Oh crap. Pushed the wrong button there, and now I've got to do all this again. I think I'll just quickly do this off screen. I'll see you in a second. There we go. I'm done with the troop placements there. I think I will rest up here for a second. And looks like there's a lot of enemies near my town. Probably planning on pillaging that. But this is going to bring an end to this episode. And I will see you next time, my little jesticles.